So we're on our way up the coast right now to go speak to an account about a capital purchase. This is going to be some general terms. I don't want to speak about the products necessarily, but just to give you guys a higher overall understanding of what it is that I'm trying to accomplish today. I mean, I want to be effective with my time. Obviously, I'm driving in the car. I'm not looking at the camera, I'm trying to be safe and aware for what's going on the road, but plenty of windshield time to try and understand what it is that my goals are for when walking into this account. Every time you go into an account, you do want to have some kind of idea as to what you'd like to walk away with, whether it's a purchase order, another meeting, you want to drive some interest in some of the products that you have, some fact finding, whatever it may be, but you need to have an agenda before walking into an account. So part of these videos are me speaking out loud as to what I want to do and figuring out where my own plot holes are in the storyline that is this sales process. So today I've got a meeting up the coast, up in Pismo Beach. It's 3 hours away from where I live. I don't want to be driving 3 hours up and then 3 hours back down. So I'm stopping off at a couple other accounts going up the coast, trying to be effective with my time. I don't think anybody wants to waste their own time, so just try and be effective with what you're doing and efficient. It's kind of like a heat map. If you're going up to a particular area, you want to hit all the other neighboring accounts in that area or on the way up there. That way you don't have to double back. And if you miss an appointment or whatnot because someone's out, that's fine, but that gives you reason to come back later. Hey, I was with Sally last week. She said that Michael wasn't in, and I just wanted to schedule another follow-up meeting to discuss some of these products. So kind of going off that, today's agenda, just to try and keep these videos a little bit short. Going in, customers reached out about some purchase order that they want to put through on a capital component that we have. That capital is a one-time sale. So while it's great up front, we want to have recurring revenue, and that's where the consumable aspect comes in for this product. So the capital portion is going to be a one-time sale, but every month this account is going to have to buy these consumables or disposables, whichever term you want to use. And that's where the annual revenue is going to keep coming up. So every time I sell one of these, you can assume that they're going to spend probably $500 to $1,000, depending on how busy they are, every month. And you sell 12 of those in a year, so you sell them all in January. Well, all of a sudden you're getting anywhere from 6 to 12 grand every month in additional revenue off these capital sales that are driving the consumable sales down the line. And if a customer's hooked, effectively, you know that that revenue is going to be there for the following year. As they get bigger and bigger and drive more volume, they're going to increase their utilization, which helps us with our sales. But in addition to that, it helps us with forecasting to have a more steady sales trajectory with our increasing sales every month rather than a volatile up and down sales cycle. So for me today, I want to go in there, I want to show them the demo unit, I want to show them the benefits of it, speak to the guidelines that are set forth by the governing bodies that are going to send out information saying this is what you need to do for your process. So really show them that what the government or their governing bodies are stating is matched by this product, that they're going to have all of their needs fulfilled by it. Hopefully the pain point for them is going to be price, which we can kind of be a little bit flexible on, and just kind of get this purchase order rolling. So if I can get this closed out today, that'd be awesome. I've got a quote 95% complete on my computer. It's a couple items away from being complete, and that's going to be determined by the fact finding that I'm going to have when up there at this discussion. So essentially I'll be able to say, hey, I'm leaving your account, thank you for the information. I'll have the quote over to you in the next 10 minutes, and I'll just be able to fill it out in the car, send it back to them, and essentially start that process. In addition to that, I'll be seeing 3 or 4 other accounts in the neighboring area. So you do want to be effective with your time. You want to do the heat mapping for the local area. That way you're not wasting your time driving up and down. You want to have an agenda and figure out what the 3 or 4 things are that you want to step away from your meetings. That way you're coming out of this not wasting your time, and just be prepared. So that's the little tip and trick for today. Go into an account, be prepared, and don't waste your time. So hopefully this will be beneficial. Trying to keep these at 5 minutes or less. That way it's easy to watch, and I'm not boring you guys too much. So there might be another follow-up video as to how successful this was and what I could have done better, and we'll go from there. So have a good day, and keep on grinding.